Hey, it's the boys, the most lovable podcast, PSNBS, episode 119. Shout out to all the listeners, shout out to all the YouTubers, shout out to all the patrons, and of course, shout out to all the wrestling game fans. Come on, man. Today, we're going to be talking about some April Fools. Steele's got a story for us today.
Kinda story.
And of course, some gaming and some BS. But before all that, before we even hear what the guys been up to, let me hear that Biggs, man. Let's get through it.
Get to it. That's the only thing we got to move over. Let Biggs bring this one in.
What's good, y'all? You already know. It's your boy Biggs, the most lovable one in the crew. You already know you hear this voice, get funny, feeling butterflies and stomach. It's your boy's voice. All right, now let's jump to his business. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The most lovable. Yo, Dan, what's good?
What's up, y'all? Tired Kage in the building, man.
Tired Kage.
Tired, man. How y'all doing today?
I'm here. I'm good.
Leave the streets alone, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I've been on. The little gaming that I have been doing. Let's see. I pushed the button on the Tiny Tina.
Yes, you did.
I jumped in there with Steels and Edwin for a little bit.
Yes, you
very,
did.
very little bit.
Yeah, about a good hour.
Like an hour, yeah.
Hold on, we got something to say about Tiny Teens, man. What's up with our fans, man? Y'all ain't gonna correct us. We put the wrong logo up on the clip art last episode.
Oh.
I mean, I brought it up.
I mean, I was waiting for Inglewood or Rashi.
No, it's how it goes to Inglewood.
So that was planted.
That was a plan.
That was a plan.
That was a plan to see how down they are.
Oh.
And when y'all hear this, it's still gonna be up there just to pain y'all that y'all ain't say nothing.
Gotta get your mod revoked, man.
Oh, damn. I didn't say it.
Y'all supposed to be there as a net catches. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if we spell Mortal Kombat with a C. Y'all supposed to be there with the catches.
Oh, my
we
God.
can't do that.
Oh, my God.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, we can't.
I think that's
like
when I officially scrubbed that dude out.
Yeah, right.
When I saw it, I'm like, wow.
Bruh.
Wow.
He
That's
didn't
hilarious.
even. First of all, all right, never mind.
Never mind. What you still been doing?
It's like spelling Mickey Mouse wrong.
Yeah.
Chill. I've been playing Tiny Tina, like I said, and I haven't really gotten that far because I keep doing the same thing over and over again. Because you know, when you play by yourself, it's easy to just do the progress. You know.
Yeah.
Right. So I got with you guys, but before that, I started the game from the beginning. Then my homeboy started it from the beginning, and then my homeboy streamed it day one.
Hoop?
Hoop, yeah, he streamed it day one. We're in there with him, so that was my
Hoop
first.
be getting on his streams,
yeah,
now.
he'd be in there. Hey, Greg, shout out to you, man. We was in there.
Hell yeah,
yeah.
man.
He had some folk in there. We was chilling for a little bit. That was Thursday night before the live show.
Mm-hmm.
Other than I played Streets of Rage 4, and it's older. It's been out for a little while, but I beat that. Like under the radar a couple of days ago. It's actually a fun game.
Let's see if Hoop got technology, man. One of these days he might have to like zoom in or something.
Yeah. We can get
Lexx calls out sick or something. Get
Hoop in here.
Get Hoop in here real quick.
Hey, that might be a vibe.
Oh boy,
I did that.
we might have to put that night only.
Late time PSNBS. Like I said, I beat that Streets of Rage 4. That was cool. And then
you just go skate over Streets of Rage 4?
No, I
was
said,
it good?
You just
it was
said it was
fun.
good.
Yeah, I said it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, you should. If you haven't played it, you scoop that up.
Remember, we're not trying to do 25-minute intros
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So
Sorry, yeah. I just want to know, like, did you play by yourself or you played with?
I play with my friend. I always.
Okay,
I play with my
that's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. I just want to know.
And then I've been secretly playing Smash Bros off the grid. I've been challenged by somebody.
Smash the Bros Wednesday still happening or no?
It's kind of been. Schedule's been different since. Yeah, man. It's
Convenient
been a little
shit going on
since the boy, man. Things just the what they call it, the Vong Shuan.
Dude, I was supposed to pull up on one of them Smash nights. See what's going on, man.
That just sounds so fucking left.
Every time
field.
I see Biggs like, man, it's Smash night, man. Smashing with the guys.
Why is he saying that to you like
That's exactly
That's
how
what he says it though. I was
Even
going over
when
to him and be like,
at work. I'd be like, so what do you do? Oh, never mind. It's
It's
Smash the
Smash
Bros.
Bros
He's like,
night.
yep, I'm smashing my
Smash
bros.
the
And
Bros.
I'm like,
I'm stopping at CVS. That's what he said.
Yo,
Love
he
you,
went in
bro.
with it.
I'm stopping at CVS.
I think the first time he tried like correcting us, but
Right.
then it got to the point quickly where he's just
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna roll with
smashing
it.
the boys. Okay,
Whatever. I'm just it's Smash the Boys night.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So-
Yeah, AC off. Something about the AC being off.
Yo,
Oh my god.
all right. Anyway,
I love you.
I was saying, hey, all right, man, we miss you, man. Damn. My dad, right, presses me late last night about Halo, right? Presses me like, I watched
show?
the first. Yeah, he's like, he watched the first episode. He's like, what's the game like? I'm like, yo, I don't know.
You want an Xbox now?
Yeah, I was like, come on, like we just got you to 5, son. Come on, I you know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna watch the first episode today. There's 2
that's
episodes out. I'm probably gonna watch the first one. I have to.
You have to.
I've been on
I want to
here.
hear what you say about it.
Yeah, I've been on here raving about Halo since I got on here. So I gotta see it through.
Yeah.
And I'm if it's ass, I'm gonna say it. So
It ain't.
right. So, and
The
then
money's
other
there.
other than that, nothing.
All right, man.
Chilling.
You ain't gonna call up a red flag or nothing? I'm joking.
Not yet.
Hey, you know how I was with Biggs?
Feds might do it sweet,
when
man.
Once I got like a little bit of notion, every episode I was trying to get more information out of Biggs.
Yeah.
Well, you meet up with a friend after the pod?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Until he finally said it.
Yeah.
My girl,
we
we all
stayed here
went.
late. She
My
came
girl?
early.
Yeah, he was like,
My girl. Wait a minute.
yeah.
So it's that.
Yeah,
He's trying to
man.
just say it real quick. Yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah, shout out to her, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
Sure,
Lenny,
shout out
man.
to any, yeah.
So Steels, what's good?
What's good, yo?
You got nothing to say?
What you say was good?
I was about to ask about
Like what's good? Like
Steel 682, resident fan boy, the freestyle maestro. That's right, I haven't said that in a while. Hitting the sticks all the time, anytime, for whatever time.
Ooh.
Just added that. Probably
Whatever
was the
time,
same thing,
but it doesn't usually go past like 9:30, right?
Nah,
yeah, 9:30
It's
on the
hard, man.
weekdays.
When you work 3:40 in the morning,
Yeah,
wake up
yeah.
3:40 in the morning.
that after Thursday podcast to the gaming kind of be short.
Yeah. 45 minutes.
Even Friday nights, man. Come home and just work the whole week.
Yeah.
And I could tell, like I was playing Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
That's part of what I was playing with Edwin. And Friday, I was just like,
Damn, it's catching up to you.
Bruh, getting to
catching
the
up
point.
to
I can
you.
hear Edwin. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, I'm sleeping right now.
You got to get something to
I
combat
got
that.
one eye closed and the other one's halfway there.
Jack.
You know, like after
some
you got
Tito's.
off,
Yeah.
we caught up to where you were at fairly quick. And then we just kept going. I'm just same thing. Yesterday too. I'm playing. And I'm like, yo, Edwin, I need to take a break. He's like, that's all right. It's about to rain anyway, so we took a little break. Well, his internet is. Yeah, and when it rains,
blows.
I was about to say
when it rains, he might as
go-
well not
The
even
weather
play.
dictates his
Yeah.
That's
His
tough.
weather
Not his
dictates
parents,
whether he's gonna
the
play
weather.
again.
Trav,
Yeah.
you gotta pull up on us, man.
So
Yes, sir.
When
he asked too. He's like, "Is Trav getting Tiny Tina?"
look, see people asking.
And I'm like, honestly, he hasn't really mentioned it, but I don't see why he wouldn't.
When
I
it
mean, he
goes on
buys every
sale.
other game.
If it goes on sale.
If you know, you know. April's kind of a.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little
Yeah.
crazy for me this month.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, shut. Just leave
Just
it.
chill, bro.
Damn, you know,
Just chill.
overreact. Oh, yeah. If you know, you know. When
It's
you
my
find out, you
birthday.
find out.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much Tiny Tina. I mean, I played that, and I said this on our live on Thursday. I beat Dying Light last week.
Oh yeah.
Finished that off, and I'm a little upset.
It's on sale for $30 at Best Buy.
Because wow, that's not bad. If it is, get it, man.
It
That
is,
game
it
is
is.
definitely worth
That
$30.
is.
I'm not mad with
No,
paying
I'm
full
saying,
price.
get 30. If you can get it for 30,
I'm not
go
mad
do that.
paying full price. So if you can get it
Absolutely
for 30, I'm a little upset because the game was what it was, and because of other games coming out, it for me became the let me just beat it so I beat it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I hate that that's what it became because the ending was great.
Wow.
In my opinion, just the further it went
so
to the
game of
ending,
the year contender for sure.
I don't know if I'd say that, but I did
nominee.
say I did nominee. Yeah, I would be shocked if it wasn't a nominee.
Okay.
But I did say don't sleep on them winning something
Oh,
at the Game
narrative.
I like
Awards.
that. I like that.
narrative
Best narrative or something.
because I haven't personally played a game like this where.
Okay.
Your decision number one affects every decision all the way to your final decision.
Right.
And what sucks is, at least I haven't found a chapter select section. If you want to change your
start the
answer,
game over.
you got to play all over. And there's no new game plus. I don't see it at least.
Damn. That's wow.
So they really want you to replay because I went and I looked at videos. What if I made this decision?
Oh,
well, what if I made this decision? Because I wanted to see if it was just
worth it. If it was worth it.
Yeah, if they were just like, oh, so you did this, boom, right back to the normal narrative.
You're saying that it eventually
a little detour.
Yeah, because sometimes some of them are where it's just a little extra dialogue, and then you're right back on the same track.
Right.
But there's a couple of decisions that you make through the game that if you make the right decision, there's this whole section of missions, dialogue, interactions that you're gonna miss.
Was that Infamous? Like when you could be good or bad?
Prototype.
I don't know.
Was it Prototype?
Prototype.
Like that was the first game to me that was. And Star Wars. Star Wars had a game like that too.
Oh yeah.
Force Within or something like that, where you could choose, but it wasn't as deep as that.
It's not as deep.
Yeah, because
and Fable.
People you save or let die or kill will definitely come back to haunt you or help you in the future of that game. And I've never played a game that way because normally it's just a little detour. Excuse me, and then you're back on track. Where this one, the interactions are different, the dialogue is different. It always eventually works its way back.
Right.
Yeah,
but sometimes it's a 30-second work back. But in this game, it was a 3-mission work back.
Right.
I feel like you would have liked Fallout's story, but not the gameplay.
Right.
I played Fallout 3.
I think Dying Light 3. Dying Light's
is that the one where you're in a bunker and then your dad leaves and then you got to go out to find him? Yeah, I did that, and then when I went out into that city and I had to do something with the big bomb, and you had to find the things, like I don't know, it was just too much.
The story is good. I just think it's overwhelming. Yeah. Outer Worlds is another.
Is it good? Have you played?
I've never
actually played.
Biggs is one that put me on.
At that time, I was still against RPGs, so I don't know. Maybe if I gave it a chance now.
But I feel like Dying Light is like the perfect balance because it has enough action.
Yeah,
and other shit, other chaos.
And I started to get mad. I mean, my roommates are like, "Yo, what's going on in your room?" I'm like, "You have no idea."
Yeah,
like
these motherfuckers,
you son of a bitch! How do I keep dying? I know I hit him.
The night that you were stuck in that room, you were probably in there snapping with the two those zombies that I helped you with.
When he called you out for help, I said, "Damn, he must have really going through it." He called,
but then there was a finesse. He just jumped over the fence and went around the block. He found that's it. I'm just saying that's all you had to do. I'm over here trying to like kill everything. And
right.
Which honestly, those big ass brawling zombies, I don't think you can kill them.
They just hit them later. You just get the fuck out of there.
You see them later. There's a whole room of them, and you got to try to get through there.
Nah.
I tried just running. You just hear them. One swipe, you're dead. And I'm like, how is this possible?
That's crazy. I wish we had a clip of whatever that was. To put that over with your voice.
Oh my god! No, that's really what they sound like. And
you hear them
probably sound ridiculous.
Well, with the headphones, you just hear them coming behind you multiple. It's just freaking nuts.
Hilarious.
Damn.
But
so worse than The Last of Us 2 when those clicker shits.
Oh yeah,
on your ass.
Yeah, no. Those big Brawlic ones are worse.
I hate that shit in my ear.
There was another game doing that too. Had the little what is that? Resident Evil 5 had the little Gears of War had the little and they would explode and shit.
The flood on Halo.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Cinema wise, me and my wife got back in Ozark, watched another Ozark yesterday, and we saw the first episode of the Moon Knight.
Yeah,
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad. I'll definitely.
What you think about it?
I think. Well, I remember Greg had posted on Facebook that it's Marvel's version of Venom, but it's different because,
of course,
Eddie Brock at least was aware of everything that was going on when he was not being in control.
Right.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck's going on left from right.
Right.
As of right now, at least.
Right. But there is that mid time where he's hearing voice. Where he's
yeah.
That's what me and Greg are talking about.
And that's what I said too. And I'm like, that's definitely Venom-esque.
Just and then he has the bass.
He has that scarab. And he can't give it away. He's trying to give it away. Yeah. And then when he fucked up that Anubis thing, that big ass wall, that bitch tried to crawl out.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like, damn.
After I saw that episode, I was this close to buying the Funko Pop. No cap.
For Moon Knight?
Moon Knight.
Okay.
Moon Knight might be the game.
And I was on to something really big, which is going to come up on BS.
Yeah,
so
coming soon.
Go ahead, Trav. Take it away.
All right, man. You know me, the almighty. First, music-wise, that J. Cole, man.
Oh, he
D-Day.
did drop it.
It's
I
a
didn't
new
DJ
one?
touch it.
Drama,
I didn't-
Dreamville. Let's go, man.
Another album?
Yeah, well, it's when he got the whole label on the album.
Oh,
You know how he
okay,
did that last
okay.
song?
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
what was it called. But this one's with DJ Drama, so it's
I'll
coming.
get it.
It's coming. It's called D-Day. It's out. Go get that.
Did you finish it already? You listened to
The
it?
album. I gave it a few listens through. I got a couple in the playlist.
Okay.
The intro for sure is in the rotation.
Best out of 10. Who'd you giving it? First listen.
Shit.
Yeah, first listen. 'Cause sometimes
Man,
they
that's
don't
crazy.
hit till
Yeah,
second or
first listen.
third.
I was gonna say
Exactly.
because J. Cole's one of those guys. Like
You gotta
some
come
of-
back.
and it's not on J. Cole's not on all the songs, so it's different people. It's certain artists that's on Dreamville. I'm not a big fan of.
Right.
Like that Earth Day. Don't kill me out there. I'm pretty sure he got a big fan base and he's cool, but I just don't like his voice. So every time I see a song that says Earth Day, I kind of want to skip through it.
It was the Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So D-Day's out, DJ Drama. I'm happy that I'm just happy that DJ Drama's actually doing these
Yeah.
more frequent now.
Yeah, he was
Like, he just
iconic
did the
back
Tyler joint.
Yeah.
Now he did this one. I'm
Tyler,
like,
the Creator?
yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
and he's doing it with these like that.
Don't
Like
sleep
you would
on
never
Tyler, the
think
Creator, by
you would
the
never
way.
think Tyler the
No,
Creator would
don't.
get a DJ Drama tape.
Right.
So now that I'm getting
I like
DJ Drama, like what could we get next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? ESTG, man. I said it first. Let me get a DJ Drama ESTG. All right.
If that happens, that's really going to
Yeah,
be
I'm
a
out.
take. You gotta-
EST, huh?
Yeah, man. Let me get that lick back. But on the cinema, Moon Knight, Halo, you already know. Gaming,
I mean, how you feel about those two real quick? Just how you feel right now. like-
Halo, the money's there. It's
Right.
fine. If you don't play the game, I think you'll enjoy it more.
Right.
If you play the game, it's gonna
It
be a
can mess
little
with
If you
it.
play the game and is a stickler,
right. If you want
Yeah,
copy
then
and
you're not gonna
paste,
like
if
it.
you
It
want
can't be a
copy and
stick.
paste,
Like me, like
which
Mortal
is
Kombat.
so funny.
yeah.
People
If you're
cry.
that, yeah, you're not gonna like
People cry for copy and paste, but then when they get it, they
It's
complain
horrible.
about that
Right.
too.
Resident Evil.
You can't Resident Evil,
No,
and that's
that
what I was
was-
talking about at work. It's like you can't please them.
You can't. That's what I'm saying.
You can't please
doing
you can't
anything
please
with
them.
games, especially a game to that caliber, is hard to do.
Yeah,
Like I'm curious to see
You
how this
have-
Mario movie's gonna do.
I forgot all about that.
that's. For
But at least
another
it's
story.
animated.
And what happened with, there's
Yeah.
a Borderlands movie too. What happened with that?
Well, who knows?
Shit.
Haven't heard anything
Oh
since that
shit!
big presentation.
Ever since you called out Kevin Hart,
Yeah, I haven't
he
heard.
made a call.
He made it go. Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight.
Hey, y'all know that studio over there? Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yeah, sorry. Kevin Hart can't be rolling. He can't be rolling.
I agree. He could.
Um.
You gotta get like a.
Kevin Hart be claptrap.
All right. With that being said,
It would be
man,
hilarious.
we don't have a game of the week. Unfortunately, there's no new games.
There was
so
nothing.
Nothing really crazy, but you know,
Tiny.
I want to
Tina,
take this
guess.
time to apologize.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Back in early December, there was a little showcase, a little show that came out that we watched together as a brotherhood. The Game Awards. We all our bets on certain games, and you know
That video is hilarious.
It got to the. It got
By
to
the way, I'm still owed 2 PSNBS lunches.
yes, that is true.
I did not fall asleep on that video. By the way.
Then we went. Then we got to the end. Game of the Year award, and it was awarded to It Takes Two.
And we all
shitted on it.
shitted on it.
Like, what is this indie looking
Yeah.
platformer?
This
kid
stupid
right?
co-op.
How can this compete with Deathloop?
Yeah,
How can
Ron.
this compete with Return?
Yeah.
You know, we was going
Yeah.
crazy. We was going fast.
Games that didn't even make it.
Right. We was going crazy. This got snubbed.
Guardians of the Galaxy got snubbed for this?
Yeah. We was going crazy.
You know.
And then you had
Then-
Lexx. I already knew.
Yeah. I already knew. I did the research.
I knew everything.
Then Bobby
I played it.
played it.
And then my
he
eyes
came-
opened up.
And he
Yeah.
came to this podcast and he said what he said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He
He
I
said-
said,
he
I,
stood on
I
it.
said I may or may not have voted for it.
Right.
But
he
I understand now
Right.
why and how it won.
Aren't you supposed to? Someone owes you a finish of that, right?
Yeah, no, like where you at?
No.
I don't want to hear this. I just had a kid shit. Let's go. We got to finish games. I finished games.
Right. Then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? My girl saw me and you play the first level.
And she played a couple.
And she
I
played
remember.
she grabbed the sticks for
grabbed
like
the sticks
5
a couple
seconds.
of times. Yeah.
Right. Just
Right?
move around
just
a little.
to move around.
Yeah.
Mind you, my girl, she only plays fighting games, like 2D
Yeah.
fighting
Yeah.
games.
Mario
yeah.
Kart and stuff
Nothing,
like that.
yeah, Mario Kart, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with moving your camera around
Yeah,
a
yeah,
third
yeah.
person character,
Yeah.
she's horrible at doing.
The least amount of buttons,
right. The
left or right, and jump.
Right. The least amount of
pretty much
camera
it.
control. That's what
Right.
it is. Camera control.
Right. I see what you're saying.
So I'm like, this not. we tried the Spiral thing, we tried the remaster game, Crash, and you couldn't get the camera down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this might not be the one for you.
Right.
But she kept talking about it. Hey, did you get the game yet? Did you get the game yet? So I'm just like, she must really want to try this out.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and got it. I'm like, hey, I got it.
You got
I
EA
it last
or
week.
you?
I got it through EA.
Okay.
Because I wanted to see if she was really going to
Right.
Yeah.
So I downloaded it like last weekend, but we was too busy.
Right.
So then this Friday comes, I'm like, hey, what do you want to do? It's raining. Hey, you want to do something? Hey, let's boot up. So I moved the PlayStation from the gaming setup all the way to the living room TV, plug it up.
Okay.
I had the controllers already charged up. What color you want? You want the black one, the white one? She took the black one. I took the white one with the Almighty on it, and we cranked it
I
up.
had to throw that in there. Finesse it.
Yeah, the facts with the money sign.
But
That was funny.
we get the game started.
Were you wearing your shoes too?
You have that shirt on?
You had your
I had the
slides
slides on.
on.
Had the
and
slides
the
on.
blanket.
The slides OG.
Yeah, so we go there. We boot the game up. We get on there. The first level, is grabbing those little batteries or fuses or whatever, and throwing them in the machine. After that, I was like, "That's pretty dope. I like this."
Yeah.
But I had already did with Bobby, so this was just a refresher.
Yeah.
Once we got it going, we got to the first boss. She was into it. Like, we was talking like, you get upstairs, I'll what I'm saying? I'll suck up the ball. You aim.
Oh, the vacuum cleaner?
The vacuum cleaner. Yeah. So she did the top, and then, we died. So we're like, you want to swap? You want to do the bottom, and I'll do top? So we swapped it out, seen what could do better.
What could do better?
Who could do what better? And we X'd them out, right? So then we just going through the paces. We doing all the puzzles. And that was one thing. Like, we get to places, and this game don't give you no
hints, no clues,
no. Like, I'm clicking sticks, I'm clicking the thing.
Waypoints.
No waypoints, nothing.
Figure it
you're
out.
in there with your partner, and y'all gotta figure it out.
Wait till you get into the big the
sounds
city.
like like an escape room.
There's so much to explore.
Pretty much.
It sounds like a gaming
It's
simulator.
a gaming
of
escape room type shit.
Because you got to figure out what opens up, and we'll just be randomly moving around, and I'm like, I accidentally touched something, and something will move. We'd be like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah, right.
All right, wait, just do that again. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now, there's one over there too. Go to what does that do? And then you gotta do shit like that sometimes.
And everybody, like, it got to the point where, like I said, I was telling her, I'm like, hey, you might want to just stay in this area and just get used to the controls, because like every level they kind of implement a different feature. Like, one you might have a gun. This one you might have a wingsuit. You know what I'm saying? It's different shit going on. Oh, this one's a rail riding.
First you shoot. Well, one you have matches. Right? You shoot
matches. One person has matches. One got the glob. So everybody has to, like. It can't be like, hey, I can't get past this part. Can you do it for me?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, because I still got to do my part.
Right.
So we both have to be doing our shit at the same time to get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
The nail, throw the nail. The other one's
the nails,
hammer.
and the other person the hammer. So they got to swing across. And she was the hammer, so she was doing majority of the swinging. So, like, and for somebody that doesn't do camera well,
and timing,
a
lot of timing,
like the double jump, like for her to get used to the double jump,
when you had to like finesse the
the one that's spinning
right to left, and you had to stop them and shit like that.
There was a lot of that. On top of that, it was just a lot of challenges. But like I said, we started playing around. A lot of communication. We started around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right after dinner.
Yeah.
We didn't get off the game till probably 2:45.
Yeah, you kept posting pictures. We're still at it. We're still at it. You just wanted to keep going.
We're still going. We woke up the next day, put another hour into it. Like, we're invested. Like, the last time I
Queen? Did you fight the Queen boss yet?
No, not yet. Oh, the Queen
Wasp. Queen Bee.
Yeah.
That one was probably one of my favorite boss battles because you had
the whole grinding around.
And
I got to put the glob on the
back, and
then the other person got
back, and you had to like kind of.
And the fire effects, I like that.
Yeah, that one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
That one was a lot of fun.
The one that was giving me the hardest issue was before that with the beetle, the one that would rush.
Oh, okay.
And then we had to. I was like, babe, listen. When he rushes you, the next time he rushes somebody, it's gonna be the next person. So we gotta finesse it that way. You know what I'm saying? And we got it. So I'm putting down all the blobs in the crates because at first I'm like, how the fuck we? Then I see all these crates around. I'm like, oh, I can fill these things up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, when he rushes me, I'm gonna be standing by the crate. I'm gonna dodge him, and then you gonna blow the crate up. And it gotta be timed so good.
Yeah, because if he resets and moves, it's not gonna hit him.
Right. And the way that it's so. And then my girl, she finessed the last. Like I'm like, oh damn, we're about to die.
Yeah.
But he's about to die too. She did some top tier game shit. The shit was filled up with the ooze, but he was rushing her. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna rush you. There's no point of you trying to blow him up. You just gotta get out the way and let him rush me next.
Yeah.
And then try to blow him up. She like, no, I'm gonna take care of him. I'm like, huh? She was a little bit a ways back from the goop. She just timed that shit right. He was running towards her. Boom! She blew him up before she even got touched.
Nice.
Cutscene, baby.
The toolbox? You did the toolbox too?
Oh yeah, toolbox.
We had to fly up in the air.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah. So the bosses are lit.
I'm missing
like
out.
I said, I want to say I apologize. It Takes Two.
Yeah.
It's brought me and my girl so much fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where we're we're invested. Like we're talking about it.
My wife's not a gamer, and every time she came in, she just gets glued to the TV and just stands there and watches me play sometimes.
I hope that this game, once it's finished, I hope there's other games like this. I hope that they make a sequel to it or something. Like this game is real.
This might unlock her gaming.
Like low key, if you got somebody on, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, give her the extra controller, see if she can ride.
Hey, sounds like Mario Party just got zipped up.
Wow.
And it's good. It's a relationship kind of thing because like the couple is trying to get a divorce.
Yeah.
And they just going through real shit. You got to communicate.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's get this shit done. Let's get up out of here.
It
Let's
takes
figure
two
this
trying to
out.
revive
It gets
homes.
real. It gets really real at times, man.
Yeah. It gets real. It
It
hits home.
takes two, the relationship saver. Come on, man.
Once you get stamp that.
Yeah, stamp that. Take that.
The relationship saver. All right.
Yeah, but all right, man. It Takes Two, man. Go check that out if you haven't already. If you got a player two in your life, go ahead and do it. If you got a player two
Look
in your
at all
life, go
these
ahead and do
slogans.
it,
We
man.
dropping bars for this
And
game.
if you don't have a player two, hit me up because I need someone to finish this game with.
Hey, Dullick.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to find
man.
someone else.
So let's get to April Fools, man, real quick.
I got some April Fools.
Bro, I woke up Friday triggered. Every time I open up Twitter, every time I open up Instagram, I was triggered. The first trigger for me was Test Drive. You know, it's coming out later this year, I think August or September. And they haven't posted shit since last year.
Right.
They haven't posted shit.
Right.
No gameplay, no nothing. We've gotten like cinematic trailers and it's going to be in Tokyo type shit. That's about it. They going to post some April Fool's shit with a Fiat talking about this is peak performance. With a Fiat on it. I'm like, what? A gold Fiat? It's the peak of performance for the game.
Wow.
Bro, I don't know if I was more mad at what they were calling peak performance or that they were actually posting without anything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, no date, no nothing. Like, it was a nasty day, man.
Wow.
Did y'all have any other posts that kind of triggered y'all?
Well, I never get triggered because I know it's April Fools.
Yeah.
I enjoy partaking in the triggering.
I hated it.
Okay, I love partaking in the triggering, and I did some personal triggering.
Oh, yeah, shout out to
our
the Discord.
Yeah. I put in there that I was going to buy an Xbox, but I typed it to where I couldn't even say the words, and I was just like, you know what? Not even April Fools can get me to say it. You know?
Yeah.
That was my little thing. See. And then I also threw in there, I'm going to buy Elden Ring today, and then people were like, what? And then of course someone were like, yeah, right. But no, I did see some good ones out there. I got my friend. Well, I didn't get my friend. Someone posted something on Facebook, and I read it in a way to him just to get a reaction, and he believed it. I think, honestly, the best April Fool's memes, jokes, pranks are done before April Fool's.
Right. Like the
just
day
used
before.
as a date. You know what I'm saying? So,
I get what you're saying.
If you're out here in Orlando, everyone knows
J-Lo's coming April 1st.
Exactly, something like that, you know. Everyone knows the eyesore of I-4.
Shout out to This Morning.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't know what that is?
No.
That big ass building over there by Altamont and I-4 that started building 20 years ago that's just been standing?
Oh, see, I'm new to the city, so I never knew it's been there for 20, 30 years.
Bro, that bitch has been here for 20 years sitting just like that. and for the longest time, they keep saying it's going to open and ain't going to open.
Open to be what?
And during hurricane season, it's a meme. Oh, please, if you take anything from us, Hurricane Ida, please take this from us or some shit, you know? That's always clowning. It's called the eyesore of I-4. You can look it up. The picture will come up. It's this one building that goes straight up and curves at the top. It's blue. And this building has been standing and vacant for probably 15 or 20 years. It's been through every fucking hurricane, tornado. It'll probably survive a goddamn tsunami and an earthquake. I don't know how this thing just does not go down.
Clark Kent in that bitch.
Well, someone posted about 3 days before April 1st. Finally, it's happening, Orlando. Grand opening. The eyesore is actually opening April 1st.
Oh, wow.
So I'm sitting there on my couch and I go, oh, shit, son, to my boy Omar, my roommate now. Yo, you see this shit? He's like, yeah. JC posted that shit, man. It's about time. And I looked at him. I went,
fam,
bitch, did you see the date? And then he looked and went, oh, motherfucker. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. April Fools. It's getting worse and worse every year because people photoshopping skills. Yeah, it's getting more elite.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's getting more crazy. Did you see anything that kind of?
I seen someone. My homeboy sent me a LeBron post, and the crazy thing, like you said, with the editing, it was his. It had it look like it was his IG.
Yeah,
but it was just so obvious. You know what I'm saying? He sent it like in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Like Steele said, if you want to get someone, you got to try to set the joke up. To execute it, execute it today. You know what I'm saying? Or you started in the morning, you got to keep the joke all day,
right?
And execute at night.
Plant the seed.
Yeah. So this was like a retirement one, but it kind of happened to mesh with he had got hurt. And, you know what I'm saying? So and it looked like his page because it had his
avatar
name, had his current picture, had the blue check and everything like that. The only thing that made it obvious is that he sent me the screenshot. If he wanted to actually get me,
send me the link.
Yeah, he should have sent me the link.
So you on top of that?
Yeah. And then of course, in my family chat, my brother back at home, just since he been dating the same girl, I think for like 4 or 5 years now.
So that's like 30 years, and young man's.
Jeez. Every year, just like plain, like first thing in the morning, April 1st, he say his girl's name, she's pregnant. Every
just does it every year.
Yeah, just to get it out the way. Like, but this year, just like.
It was for real?
No. But you know what's so crazy? It just like the times made it feel like it was real because my brother Grant, shout out to him, who's also having a kid. He did the same thing, just on a casual.
Another brother.
Yeah, my brother from New Jersey, Rashad. Shout out to him.
Okay.
My brother Grant, he just casual, like, yeah, my girl's pregnant. Like, he ain't really try to, and this wasn't on April Fool's Day. So when my other brother did it,
it's on the way.
Yeah, it just like
just went on it.
So he got me for like 2, but he hit the chat so casual with the fam, like, and I was the first person to respond, like, oh, you just gonna get straight to it, huh? Like, because I was like, I knew he was April Fool. I'm like, oh, so you just getting to it this year. You didn't even try to set it up, nothing. Just woke up. 8 o'clock.
You gonna find like one of those fake pictures?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got the. I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna send.
I saw
the
like
screenshot.
I saw a crazy post on Facebook of like somebody saying that's not a good. Stop using pregnancy as a April Fool's joke.
Of course, someone's going to be fucking sensitive.
Yada. I'm like, damn, it's April Fool's, man. Just let people live. But I get it. Some shit could be sensitive to people. But the other one that got me was the PlayStation Konami one. That one was. I guess that one the seed was planted because in the dark web they was hinting around like, hey, they about to buy somebody. It might be this. Look, Buddy moved out of his office. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was just looking like that gotta be the truth. And I looked at him like, bro, it's April 1st. Even the chat for like a quick 5 seconds in the chat, people thought it was real. And then people were like, is this real? And I'm like, man, this fake.
I feel that.
Busy fake.
Actually, you know what's so funny? I did see a clip. They're like, someone posted of, it was God of War. It was just regular God of War.
Pass.
But if you scrolled past it, the comment is what got you. Like on Twitter, I'm just scrolling. It's like Ragnarok gameplay, and I just scrolled past it, and then I went back up. And I'm saying, like, wait a second, what?
Oh,
and if you click on it, that
was another one. There was some devs that were like, "Hey, here's first gameplay of yada yada yada," but it wouldn't load. It was like a blank, like you know, like sometimes when shit don't load on your phone, it's just a blank shit.
Yeah.
So you just going up and
probably restarting your phone.
And then on top of that, I'm going through the comments and they like, bro, this is so fire. This is lit. This gameplay is lit. And I'm like, bro, I want to see it too.
Why can't I play?
I had to refresh. I had to restart my
Turn your
phone.
phone off.
Turn your phone off.
I had to
Reset the
grab my
router.
girl
I was about
phone.
to say, see your girl.
I had to
Hey,
grab my yo, shit.
So you should have sent me the link. Like, yo, Ben, see if this works. No, my shit tripping. I'm gonna call AT&T.
I got a job to do.
Yeah. MK12.
Oh man, but yeah, man, that was April Fool's, man. If y'all got any good April Fool's jokes that y'all believed in or wanted to believe in, because that's another thing that'd be cool. Like some of them be so like, damn, I wish they actually did that. You know what I'm saying? Post in the
Remember
comments
the
below.
off cam I told you about the Anthony Davis thing from a couple years back?
Tell me.
He has the unibrow. It's like iconic for him. So it was like 3 years ago. Yeah. But he did a video where it looked like he cut it off. Yeah, he just put makeup, I guess, over. But it looked like so he was like, all right, I'm about to cut.
It's over.
And his phone fell. And then when he picked it up, the unibrow was going. He like, yeah, y'all, how I look or whatever.
Yeah.
But actually, he just put makeup. It was pretty funny though. It was pretty funny.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, we got to think about a good PS&BS April Fool's.
Yeah, I'm gonna come with the heat next year, y'all.
Next year we got to post on our shit like, yeah, PS&BS rebranded. It's over.
I got caught up. You get caught up in being an adult. You forget about some of the sidebar holidays, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring the heat next year for sure.
For sure, man.
My girl's pregnant.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, man, it's WrestleMania weekend, man.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
Hey,
wait, hold on. Stone Cold is still doing stunners at like 50.
Yes.
How is his tailbone not like?
He did multiple.
So hold on, we're done with.
Oh, I mean, you got more?
You got another?
What's up? I thought we're done with
I
April Fools.
I knocked out 2.
I did
my
my 2.
Yeah, I only did 1. I thought we were supposed to do 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you said get 3.
I did say 3, but go ahead. My bad. Sorry.
Made me do research for nothing.
See, holiday cheer.
All right, well, I got 2 quick ones then.
Go ahead.
I'll just knock them out.
No, you good.
Everyone who plays Pokemon Go.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Probably one of the hardest things to fucking catch is a Ditto.
Yes.
Yes.
I've had that challenge for probably 6 years.
Jeez.
Catch a Ditto.
Yeah.
So Pokemon on their Twitter posted, is that a Ditto? ? And shows a beach landscape with like 50 Dittos and says reports are in. More Dittos will start appearing soon. Yeah, right.
Dog, why they doing people like that?
Because they want people to get
You know how
in
many
their car.
people? You know how many people probably Google search that beach and probably on that beach right now? Right now, they done booked the flight. They on the coast of Costa Rica.
Look.
That's crazy.
That's the coast of Costa
I
Rica.
did see that. They on the side of Costa Rica
You know
right
what's
now.
so crazy, Stan? I thought you were going to say something about Horizon.
They look like
Horizon.
there in like
I'm gonna be there in a month. I'm gonna catch me a Ditto.
He'll catch him a Ditto.
I hope so.
In the grill.
The other one is Buffalo Bills. So this was just like actual places, things, teams,
Yeah. Go ahead.
whatever, doing their own little things. And this one I thought was funny. The NFL team Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Put out there introducing our 2022 city jerseys, and on the helmet, instead of the buffalo, which is the iconic blue buffalo that's on there, it's a buffalo wing with some blue cheese going down the side instead of the normal stripe.
That's crazy. And the picture is here.
Yeah, I got it. But it looks funny. Look at the helmet.
I'm done. Hey, I like the colors.
Yeah, the colors still pretty. That's more of a Tampa Bay Bucks colors.
Yeah,
it's not really Buffalo Bills, but
I get it.
I mean, yeah, you get it. It's a chicken wing. You know, who you vote for? The Buffalo Chicken Wings.
Yeah,
that's what I vote for.
Yeah, man. Shout out to yesterday I was supposed to go to Lakeland. You know, we had a whole day kind of planned out, but things kind of got washed away.
Literally,
weather.
It was
literally by the
got
weather.
Stuck at. Bro.
So,
my wife was not feeling the greatest this weekend. All of a sudden, her sinuses flared up.
Yeah.
She's been home. We were supposed to do some stuff yesterday too, and I told her, "Never mind, we're canceling everything.
Yeah,
we're gonna stay home. It's raining. We don't need to be out in that
lazy
shit.
day.
Let's just chill. Right. You relax. You rest.
Same.
Whatever. We postponed our stuff till next weekend.
Okay.
All day. That's all we did. Relax, rest. At 2:30, she comes into the room. What are we doing for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know. I fucking asked you that already. What are we doing? well, forget dinner. I already know what I want for dessert. And I'm like,
What?
God damn, woman, we haven't even thought about dinner yet, and you know what you want for dessert?
It's the time of the month.
And she's like,
wake up,
yeah.
wake up. It's the time of the month.
You ever heard of this place called Nothing Bunt Cakes?
No, but my girl would probably want to go there.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Do they have
it's-
cheesecake?
You know what a bunt cake is, right?
No.
It's that weird round cake that's got like the weird shape in it.
No, never heard of it.
All right, well,
I'm not a dessert.
They're
sweet
just
person,
homemade cakes, but they're in the shape of a bunt cake. If you just Google bunt cakes, it's a special pan, specific pan,
Right.
and the shape comes out the way it comes out.
Gotcha.
It's this restaurant, it's this bakery over in Waterford Lakes. So she's like, I want that, and I know you were talking about oxtails earlier. So
Ooh.
why don't you just order your Jamaican, your golden crust? I'll order Panda Express. I'll order the stuff, and we'll go pick it up. And I went,
All right.
whatever.
Panda
We planned to
Express.
stay in all day
Cat,
to not deal with the weather.
Y'all was in that
The
shit.
second I grabbed my Jamaican food, downpour.
Damn.
I ran in to get those bunk cakes and ran out. It was like a tsunami. I jumped in the truck and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. This is the reason I wanted to stay home. This is what I didn't want to be in.
You can't even Uber Eats at this
But
point.
because you wanted a bunk cake, I'm out here fucking running in the rain. Well, I'll go get it. You're sick.
What does love got to do?
You know, you're
do
not
with
feeling
it?
good. And I'm out here
Love is
dodging fucking
emotion
puddles and shit.
love is
Right. Uber
emotion.
Eats drivers go on break when it start raining.
Well, no, everything Ubered eated except for bunk cake, and that's the one fucking thing she wanted.
Yeah, so you
And
gotta,
if you
you
know
gotta
my
make it a
wife,
mission.
and if you
Right.
know my wife, she never asks for anything.
Right.
So when she's like, "I really want this,"
What's
I know she
love?
wants it, and I try to make sure she gets it. You know, because 9 times out of 10, she always picks what I want.
Right.
Right.
Even if she says something. So
Right.
when she
And that's love, yo.
thoroughly says, "This is what I want," I try to
She's
make it
a
happen
mission.
no
Right,
matter
right.
what.
Yeah.
I mean, I got off the game
Right.
to go with her because she wasn't feeling good. I didn't
Right.
want her to go by herself,
Right,
and
right.
the weather
Complete
was
the mission.
trashy. Exactly. And I had to.
the
I was the
rain.
one that got soaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But-
Because of the weather, I'm like, WrestleMania. I said, all right, let's make it into a WrestleMania day. So we watched the Hall of Fame. Shout out to Undertaker getting his Hall of Fame ring. He had an amazing
Man.
speech. If y'all don't watch wrestling, but y'all a fan of Undertaker, just take time out to listen to his speech. He dropped some good gems in
Yeah.
there. You know, his 3 mental signature moves. I think everybody just be a good human being should go follow those 3 things. You know what I'm saying?
Chokeslam.
No, mental things. So like
Mental?
yeah, mental signature moves. So one of them is like don't be content. You know what I'm saying? Don't be just satisfied.
mental signature
Yeah,
moves.
so don't be
Okay.
content in your life. Like make sure you're always
Okay,
striving
okay.
to
I
be
see what
better.
you're saying now.
You know what I'm saying? Perception is reality. So that means don't be an asshole because next thing people might see that and think you really is an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And then the third one, I can't remember off the top of my head, but he, like I said,
He killed it, though.
He killed
Yeah.
the speech.
I gotta see. I
You know what
respect
I'm saying?
Undertaker.
So go ahead, check that out. I watched NXT pay-per-view. That was real good. And I watched the first night of WrestleMania, and it was real good, man. I actually enjoyed it.
I gotta see
You know
it.
what I'm
I
saying?
like
It was lit.
Undertaker.
So I saw Stone Cold. They was main event. They was the last match, and that was real dope.
How is he still doing that?
You know, thank God who he was wrestling against sold the moves because you can tell he was old. The mud stump wasn't as muddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but shout out to that, man.
Is the
Tonight's
stunner
wrestling-
official? I didn't
Stunner
see.
was
I
official.
just saw
Yeah,
that. A
Stunner was
little.
official.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, WrestleMania night 2 tonight, so definitely gonna be. But the thing what I was trying to say is like we ordered pizzas and wings, man. So we was on that
From where?
party pack. Nothing special. We went to because it was close. It was like
Okay.
right across the
Oh,
street.
yeah, 'cause it's raining and shit.
It's raining.
Right.
So we went to how you say it? Morocco's,
Morocco's.
yeah. So,
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Marco's pizza.
Marco's,
Marco's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
So we got.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad
yeah,
pizza.
they're not bad. It's like it's either that or Papa John's. If I have to do one of the
Yeah,
the-
Marco's
Marco's
pizza
like
is
a
better.
It's
Little
better.
Caesars, but better.
No, better than that.
way better than that.
He
Way
just
better.
said
More
he's
pricey.
picking it over Papa John's.
Yeah, like if there's
Little
just
Caesar
here,
is
it's-
I'm high and don't really want to
Yeah.
do much, so I'm gonna get a $5 pie.
Yeah, a $5 pie that tastes like cardboard.
Right.
Then you got Domino's that definitely tastes like cardboard.
See, where I'm-
Then you got Pizza Hut that tastes like seasoned cardboard. Oh, you like Pizza Hut?
You said seasoned. All right.
Yeah, it's
that,
no, it's
the
a level.
buttery crust is a little different, but it's
and
still
then the
it's
pasta
still-
bowls and they little
It doesn't
wing
vary
thing.
though. So
What you mean?
Where you from? And back in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Was Papa John's the spot, like the pizza spot? If you was
No,
gonna get
the mom and pops like Godfather.
no, I'm
St.
talking
Port
about
St. Lucie.
I'm
He
talking
said
about
St. Louis.
I didn't.
I heard St. Louis.
I promise. Well,
We'll
we'll
play
see when
it
the
back.
episode comes.
We'll play it
out.
back.
I hope,
Okay.
hey, I hope to God I didn't say St. Louis.
But go ahead though.
Like for me, back at home in Jersey where I was at, it was Domino's, but it didn't taste like
The Domino's here?
Yes,
Because y'all got different water up there. First of all pizza in New
So
York.
that's
Jersey.
what I'm
pizza in New York
asking.
is
So
better.
back
Yeah, they got different water up there.
Listen. The worst pizza in New York or up north is better than the best pizza
down
in
here.
Florida.
Yeah, they using salt
just
water.
like the basketball players.
I mean, that's
Sheesh.
another conversation.
You know what? Lucky Lex ain't here. He would have jumped over the table. He would have. You'd have been Rock. He'd have been
No
Will.
disrespect to my brother.
Wow.
I just disrespect my own brother kind of too. No
Yeah,
disrespect.
low key. But
No, but isn't he up north now?
No. Well, he was not born out there.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No. Okay, never mind.
But anyways,
I see what you're saying.
hey, let's get into it, man. Steels, you got a story to tell.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. I'm curious because he
Yeah, I'm
came
kinda
here this
curious,
morning. It was like, hey, man.
So we're not-
get this episode. What you got?
Let's go.
What you want to do?
You want to do the updates and all that before we?
I thought we were gonna do all gaming shit out the way.
I said we
Oh,
get
you
all
got the
that.
updates? It's just all right.
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
do game releases? All right, let's say
Let's
game
go,
releases
let's
real
go,
quick.
let's go.
And let's rock this out,
just
and
play this a little bit.
then we out of here.
While I'm reloading this shit.
Yeah, Lex ain't here. We make the rules.
Yo, Trav.
Okay, so first game that's coming out
This week.
this week, April 1st. I know that was.
Oh no! Start at April 5th or 4th.
April 4th.
Yeah.
ED-0 Zombie Uprising
What the?
for PC. It's an action and roguelike game.
Oh no!
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker
that one
Saga.
right there. That's the one. That's the one. Me and my girl might
PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One.
because Lego games,
Xbox One.
Legos has light puzzles.
Yeah,
and it's platformy. Like
For all you sports fans, it's a big one. MLB The Show, 22 April 5th. Comes out on all platforms
And
except
Game Pass.
PC. Doesn't show PC. Chinatown Detective Agency is another PC game.
just do console games.
Chrono Cross. That was one that we
Chrono
saw. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition. I think Nulik was
Looking forward to that.
was fanboying over that one.
All right.
It is PC, but it's a first person horror shooter. Forgive me, Father. I don't know. I might actually look into that one, see what it was. This is one that got me weirded out. April 7th, supposedly Godfall's going to Xbox.
Yeah.
Is that what
'cause
the
remember,
update?
it's a timed exclusive.
Is that going
It's
to
a
be with the
timed
update
exclusive.
and everything?
Maybe.
RPG shooter, Xbox and Xbox One, Godfall, April 7th.
Yeah. Remember, it was a timed exclusive, just like Ascend was a console exclusive. Now Ascend's on PlayStation, so it's just that.
Was
that
Control like that too?
Control?
Or was Control on Xbox Day One?
No, I think it was on Day One.
Okay.
PC, Switch, Xbox, Moko X.
I think at the end of the day, the biggest game dropping next week is the Skywalker Saga.
and a racing game called Slipstream
Slipstream. Oh no,
for
never heard of it.
PS5, and then Metal Dogs for PS4 and Switch.
I'm not getting sued, man. That's all I gotta say.
Another roguelike shooter.
All I would say is that next week, PlayStation Plus got their 3 free games. You got Hunt coming out on Tuesday. You got SpongeBob. I'm definitely playing that in the name of Biggs. And then
Rehydrated.
And then rehydrated. And then something called something Spire.
Slay
Slay
the Spire.
Slay the Spire. That's like a roguelike, what's that card game in Witcher?
I didn't fucking play Witcher. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Lex
Well,
would know. I didn't.
it's a card game, but it's supposedly really good. It's getting good reviews, so definitely gonna check that out.
Okay.
Just waiting, man.
And I got the
updates?
the Blood Hunt update.
Oh, Blood Hunt. No, that's not.
Well, not an update, but
the
the
release date.
release date. I meant to say.
I mean, you don't have to say it's kind of early, but
No. I was just saying that you brought it to my attention.
ready
'cause-
for it?
Hell yeah! It's on the wish list.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know why.
it's on the
I don't
wish
know
list.
why I didn't get the noti when they dropped the release date. I thought they would show me. I seen it from you.
when you go to add to wish list, it does 2 things. It'll tell you when it's on the store ready to play, like when it drops that day. It'll be
Okay.
like, hey, it's out.
Yeah.
And if you don't buy it, it'll also tell you when it goes on sale.
Oh.
So my wish list goes crazy every time the weekly, like this new sale just went off. My shit just went crazy.
So I can like tag games and
yes, games that you like want to know when it goes on sale. Add to your wish list. Your notifications will pop when that shit goes on sale.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2K is not on sale.
Oh yeah, it's not on sale.
not
Yeah,
still-
I was gonna say when you said
Trust
2K,
me,
I'm like
I've been looking.
2K20, fucking the basketball's on sale
Yeah.
for like $20.
trust me, I've been looking.
No, there's no updates, y'all. There hasn't been updates for a while.
Maybe I'm thinking the only thing, the precursor of why it's not on sale, is because it just came out last month.
Yeah.
So usually 2K comes out in October. So by the time April comes around, that's what? How many months is that? I'm horrible with months.
7-ish,
6,
6, 7, without
And that's when it
counting
normally
6,
goes
7.
on sale. That's what I'm saying. So give or take 6 months from now.
We'll say 6.5 months.
Yeah. But like I said, those games
say.
normally go on. Those sports games normally go on sale pretty fast, man.
Yeah, Madden's been on sale. You get Madden.
Yeah. Unless you're like a day one.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I forgot I used to work at GameStop for a month. The disc is
Probably on sale
$20.
already.
It's been $20 for a long time.
For what?
2K22?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking
Wrestling?
about NBA. I'm talking about wrestling.
Wrestling.
I'm sorry.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
WWE.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they didn't do the little
They haven't done no sale or
No?
nothing.
Okay.
So I'm looking. They got T-shirts on
You
sale.
might if they hear that, they might be like, hey, this dude might be woke.
got this last year at WrestleMania in person. Shout out to Jeremy, man. He a goat.
They would be
in my
woke
life.
if they took that idea from you though. Put the game on sale and then just for a day.
I mean, they've done it before. They've done the flash sales. Remember PlayStation does the weekend flash sales? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
They haven't done one
But
in
I'm
a while.
saying the games should do that.
Oh, now they got the spring sale.
Yeah, true,
75%
which is big
off.
as fuck.
Yeah.
There's
Go
a
to
lot
that
of
list.
games on there.
But
Returnals on
with
there.
that being said, man, that's all the gaming and all that shit. I'm curious because Steele's came in here today. He's he even hit the Discord like,
I was
hey,
late,
BS
y'all,
is about to
so
carry the whole
I don't know.
episode. So I'm curious to hear what he got to say.
I was late, y'all.
The mic is yours.
So, I did something yesterday that I haven't done in probably 15 years.
You got no. I'm just kidding.
That was like,
Yeah.
I watched WrestleMania.
Oh, you paid?
I got Peacock.
Peacock, man. It's on there.
Oh,
I haven't watched a wrestling pay-per-view, let alone WrestleMania,
Right.
in probably about 10 or 15 years.
you didn't watch the when
That's what happens when you
Undertaker
get
got,
rained in the house, man.
You didn't watch when Undertaker got bullshitted by the
No.
Oh wow,
No.
that's the last event I watched.
So, I was an avid. I grew up, I think I watched WrestleMania 3 when
Holy
Hulk Hogan
shit.
pressed Andre the Giant.
Holy
I watched that. Okay. I'm pretty sure I went to early WrestleMania event in Madison Square Garden because I remember watching Ultimate Warrior fighting
Damn.
Hulk Hogan when I was like 3 or 4 years
Bobby
old.
might be a goat for real.
Okay.
Bro, you might have listened to 3 lives.
Growing up, it was all Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. That was my shit.
No Diesel? Or that's later on.
I'm going there.
Oh,
Ultimate
sorry.
Warrior. Wow.
Then as I got older, then it became like the Bret Hart and The Rock, Stone Cold. Those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, yeah. But I'm just saying my personal favorites, like
Okay.
and I watched it with my grandmother
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got you.
every Monday when we lived with them. Raw, SmackDown, me, my brother, my grandma. And that's what my parents use as a punishment tool. Always use what your kids like as a punishment tool.
Oh,
Even though I don't
she
have
was on
kids,
that type
I know
of
about
time?
that shit. So if we were trouble, you're not allowed to watch wrestling.
We know you like wrestling.
Especially,
Take
you
it
know how
away.
many pay-per-views got taken away from us? We straightened up real quick.
Bro, because back in the day, you got to remember, there was no DVR.
No.
There was no YouTube.
One
If
and
you
done.
miss shit,
we knew
you
a guy.
miss shit.
And you're hearing
We
about
knew
it
a
at
guy.
school from the people
we
that
had
saw it.
we had the tape. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Pay-per-view was on Sunday. On
remember that?
Monday, we had the tape. My grandfather
No.
went to his
See,
Connect.
up north, they
Had the
bootleg
tape.
every
Yo,
fucking
you
thing.
That was
remember
it. That was here in Florida.
Oh, shit.
My grandfather had the Connect, and every Monday after a pay-per-view, he showed up with the black tape. There was no
No
words
label.
on it,
No.
label, no
Yeah,
nothing.
he different.
Okay, and we watched we watched WrestleMania or Royal Rumble or SummerSlam, whatever it was.
Bad Blood Judgment Day. Let's
Yeah.
go, man.
Hey, I can't believe we're recording
Attitude
this.
Era is the best era. I don't care what
Yeah.
anyone says.
You can't top it.
I did slowly start to stop watching it after John Cena and a lot of these newer people
Watered
started
down.
coming in because it was watered down. It was the
PG.
same shit.
It was PG.
Yeah, they weren't exciting to me. Blah 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 blah. A few years go by. Friends at work started talking about it. I'm like, man, let me see if I can get into this again. Started watching Raw and SmackDown or WWE, whatever, for a couple of weeks in a row. Just couldn't get into it. Just couldn't get into it. So I'm just like, you know what? It's a wash.
Yeah.
started watching old '90s videos or you know
On
the
Peacock.
Attitude Era matches, like start to finish, episode 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It was just weird. Last night, I just happened to just get off the game. Edwin had some internet issues, like right around 7:40ish, and my wife was getting ready to go into the room, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Let's see
I
what's
don't
up.
want to go to sleep. I'm still full with fucking oxtail and rice and peas, you know, and a
chilling.
spicy beef patty, you know.
Was it like $27 for that plate?
26.
Yeah, same.
They'd be taxing.
I know it.
Because the
I get it
oxtails
so
went
much.
up, man.
Yeah.
It used to be
that
$16
$40
for the large.
16, and then when it went to 19, I was like, wait a minute. Now it's at 27, bro. That's
Yeah.
this steak dinner's going on, man.
Yeah. So I said, fuck it. I got Peacock. Let me just sit down and see what this is about. Let me
Right.
click it on. It's WrestleMania. It's the Super Bowl. It's the World Series. It's the Daytona 500. It's the biggest one.
Right.
So let me just see what it's all about.
Right.
And I'm going to shock those guys tomorrow on the podcast.
Yeah.
If I watch the whole thing. If
Yeah.
not, then hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Started watching it when there was like 3 minutes left of the pre-show.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Got right into it, and I like how they just got right into it. You know, started watching the first match, and I'm like, all right, this is like the introductory match. All right,
Yeah, they
cool.
start off with a tag team match.
Okay.
Usos versus.
the guy that blew his knee out, and that
Oh, yes,
one,
yes,
the
yes,
one
yes.
All
Asian guy.
championships on the line, or some of these were just
Championships on the
Yeah,
line. It's
yeah,
WrestleMania.
yeah.
All
That's what I was
championships gotta be
figuring.
on.
All of them on the line, right?
Yeah. That Asian guy, I don't remember what his fucking name was.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke
his
Nakamura.
his intro's lit.
He got a fire intro.
and he was actually going in.
Yeah,
He was
he's one of
going
my
in,
favorites right
and
now.
I was like, okay. And then that homeboy actually blew his knee out. Apparently, when
I wonder
trying
if
to
that was
lift him.
real, though.
No, they said later on
It was
that,
real
that
deal?
he tore some
he
ligaments.
jumped
What about Buddy
Oh.
in the neck? Did he really hurt his neck? You know?
Yeah, he really hurt his neck.
Oh, he
that was a
did?
real.
I thought
Biggie really broke his neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
fake
watch
that.
that, and then next was the Guerreros.
Rey Mysterio and his son
The Mysterios, not Guerreros. Mysterio and his
versus The
son
Miz and Logan.
and Logan
Oh.
fucking Paul.
Did you even know Logan Paul was wrestling?
No,
He did a good ass job.
he did do a good job.
He did a good job.
Surprising. I kind of liked
Dominic?
Yeah, Dominic wasn't bad when he got in
Not
there.
bad. No, he's
When
getting
I got in there,
better.
The way he has very, excuse me, very good ring presence.
Yes.
There was a lot of times he just like slipped underneath, threw the ropes over the top, and I was just like, God damn. So that's what they're doing now? Okay.
High flyers.
And then I'm just like, damn. When Ray comes in, I'm just like, this motherfucker's still doing it.
How old is that dude?
He gotta
Who,
be
Rey
60.
Mysterio? Rey Mysterio, he must have had Dominic when he was 12 because I don't understand how Rey Mysterio is still doing what he's doing and Dominic is his tag. Like, who? This is the first. Like, they had to say it during the pre-show for it to click. This is the first father and son tag team that ever happened.
Champion.
That might be the
Champions.
But that might be the
ever
first
happened.
father-son duo in sports in general.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Other than like kayfabe shit,
Being
like
on the
fake
same
shit.
team and stuff.
Like fake
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like Kane and Undertaker. They wasn't really brothers.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ken Griffey played with his dad.
Oh, okay.
Briefly, but
Yeah,
he
briefly.
played
I
with
mean,
his dad.
LeBron says he's planning on playing with
LeBron's
his son.
trying to, but I don't know.
I
man.
think
I think that's
Cecil
G
Fields
shit.
played with
Hopefully,
his
though.
dad. I think
that's
with
G.
his son too.
Oh,
But
okay.
That's the way to get LeBron out.
I'm not gonna go
league.
through every single match.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to drag this on. The Becky,
Bianca, Becky and Bianca.
Becky and Bianca match
BB
was
match?
actually really good. And here's my take.
How you
too.
like about women wrestling? I wanna hear this.
That's where I'm going right now. Back in the day,
Trish
and
Stratus.
don't like.
You can't get. They know.
I'm not sexist or I'm not any of this shit.
It was bathroom break matches.
I did not care for women matches. I know they would just put on there. They were just put on there as
Bathroom breaks.
sex pawns,
That-
basically,
yep,
just
yep.
to try to get people in. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a fan of Trish Stratus as
Yeah,
my
of course.
all-time number one.
Lita
Girl's favorite is
Old
Lita.
Lita
She
was
on
really
there,
good. She
man.
was one of the first actual, like, I felt like actually
raised the bar.
wrestled.
Higher
Yeah,
flying
raise the
women
bar,
too.
yeah.
She was flipping and stuff.
Sable wasn't bad, but for most part, they were just eye candy.
Yeah.
They were just eye candy.
Yeah. Shout
Right,
out to the
right,
Nitro
right.
Girls.
Yeah, because Stacy Keibler, I didn't like
was a model.
She
She
couldn't
Yeah,
wrestle.
Trish Stratus was a model.
You know, but she became a wrestler because she got cold later on.
right.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just couldn't. I don't know. There was just something about it. They were just.
They didn't put a lot of respect behind them. They didn't push them. They had 2-minute matches all the time.
Yeah, and they were just.
So they're taking away
bland.
from it.
They were very bland with their moves.
Copy
it was just
and paste.
boring. And they all did the same shit, pulling the hair and just like throwing the elbow. It was just really, I don't know. I just couldn't do it.
Suplexing
Like
each
you
other
said,
anymore.
that's where you go get snacks, you go get drinks, you go to the bathroom, whatever. These girls balled out. I was fucking shocked at what they were doing, the moves that they were doing, going off the top turnbuckle, all these reverses and huge moves.
Yeah,
not no little like no, they were slamming each other into the ground, outside the ring, jumping off the ropes. I was just like, damn, these girls are going in.
Yeah, they get into it. Bianca's top tier right now. She's top tier.
That's when I started the in the chat, and y'all were all in the chat, and I'm just like, damn, I don't want to say
Shout out to the
nothing.
Discord, man. Y'all made WrestleMania lit this year. Let's go.
I'm like, I don't want to say anything yet because I want to surprise these
yeah.
fools, right? But when y'all were all on her side, I'm like, you know what? I wanted to be like, yo, she about to get a haircut today. I really thought Becky was going to win and cut her tail off. I really thought that's what was going to happen.
No lie, I kind of.
And there was a couple of times where she grabbed the hair and it looked like she was going to reach for something, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to put in there, homegirl getting a haircut tonight, watch. But I didn't want to say nothing. That's why I put the little picture of the scissors.
Oh, I didn't get what the scissors was. I thought you meant like cut it out. Like stop talking about this shit.
Nah.
The shit, cut it out.
He throwing metaphors in the chat.
Metaphors. I wanted that receipt. I wanted that receipt. In case if it happened, I'd be like, that's what the scissors were for. That's what the scissors were for.
Hold on, did you see in the Discord that I posted a meme and then like unsend it?
Yeah.
It was like an explosion and then I unsend it real quick.
Yeah, like a SpongeBob or something.
Yeah, it was SpongeBob. Yeah, because it was that Seth Rollins match that nobody knew who was his opponent going to be.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, it got to be Cody. It got to be Cody. And then Cody, and I'm right there ready. Like, as soon as the intro pop, I'm sending that shit. So I accidentally clicked it and that shit went out. I was like, oh no, motherfucker, the match ain't even started yet. So I had to unsend it. And then I sent another one. I sent the different one next time.
But that was a very good match, and it had me like kind of on edge. I'm just like, holy shit, these chicks are going at it back and forth. But you could always tell almost when a match is coming to an end, when she had that burst of speed and everything, and then she slammed. I'm like, all right, this is
combat.
This is the end. Honestly, I think the best match of the night was Cody and Seth Rollins.
Definitely, for sure.
1,000,000%.
Definitely.
To me, it had
Cody's come a long way.
It had a Stone Cold Rock. Remember that match where Stone Cold had to hit him 3 times to put him away? That's what I felt. And then when he did the American Dream, when he paid homage to his dad, bro, I got chills.
When he did that, that flip, did you see when he did the cartwheel? What that was all about? Yeah. Because last year, or not last year, but the last time he was on WrestleMania, he was that star character, and he hated that character. He didn't want to be that character, but that's why he left. Yeah. He left because he didn't want to be that.
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, yeah.
So
he did not want to be that character, so he did the flip. Like, I'm done with that.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
American Nightmare, bro.
This is his new. That's what they were saying. This is a new start. This is a new everything. That's him getting it out of the way, saying, "Haha,
I got my stocks up. I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm the man now."
No.
And I was gonna ask what was the reason for him leaving because I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I stopped, Cody was just coming in.
That's what I was gonna say.
Wasn't he? He was like doing a little bit of Goldust shit.
That's what I'm saying. He was dressed. He was Stardust. He was tag team with Goldust, his brother, and he used to do like the painted face and the leather shiny suits like Goldust. They wanted him to be mini Goldust, and he did not want to be that.
Yeah.
He didn't say much. He would hiss.
Well, when he first came out, I didn't like him. Like,
right.
Not that I didn't like him. He just wasn't that good.
He wasn't that good.
He was just the white.
And then he went to AEW. Well, he was doing the independent thing, and then he started AEW, and he was like the Triple H of AEW. Like, he came out with a sledgehammer.
Yo, that's so
and he
crazy.
Destroyed the Triple H logo on TV. Like, people were like, that's crazy. So for him to go back to WWE, it's like, holy man, like it's like Hulk Hogan when he went to WCW.
Yeah.
And then coming back to WWE. That's what this feels like.
Also, you know who?
That's what this feels. That's why
I didn't know he got that big because when I stopped wrestling, he was very little.
He was the top dog at AEW.
He was little in the sense of nobody cared for him. Like he was
That's
just
when
he was
they
just
did,
reality show.
He was just number one. he was just first match, second match.
that?
Like just throw him in there for a body.
Mid card,
That's it.
low card.
Yeah, he's just a body. That's it.
Yeah.
But he has a name, but it's still his
He's a
father.
jobber.
It's
Right.
still his father. You know, he's not the one yet.
Right.
But when he came out yesterday, at least, and this is a person who hasn't watched wrestling in years,
Right.
but I still know how to follow the story. The way he came out yesterday, I'm like, he has his own name. He's his own person. And bro, I was getting goosebumps the whole time. Every time one hit with a finish, I was just like, oh shit. And then when he tagged out, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was actually in it. I was actually in it, and I was just like,
felt good.
Damn. Yeah. I fell asleep during
What was the second to last? Because I woke back up for Stone Cold.
Ronda.
Yeah, I fell asleep on that match.
I fell asleep partway through that match.
Get Ronda out of here. Done with it.
Yeah, I still don't feel. I honestly think Jay Paul looked more like a wrestler than she did.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh.
She just still seems too much like, I don't know. She plays the over tight like
I'm the MMA.
I'm too fast.
I'm gonna break your arm. You get out of here.
I don't know. I didn't rewatch that one. I did fall asleep for the Stone Cold match, but
it was
I
late. It was
rewatched
like midnight.
I rewatched it this morning while I was watching breakfast. I do
showed his
agree
age.
with you 100%. His age was definitely shown. But I do think
Ring rust.
I do think that he can wrestle.
Yeah.
Putting in the work. You know, but
I don't think he's gonna be.
But no. But I can definitely tell that this was more of a
Redemption.
hype exhibition type game or a match, because if you look at everything he did, like you said, mostly it was KO selling things, being thrown through the table, you're getting
that
suplexed
clothesline,
up
he
in the
did the
thing.
backflip.
Yeah, because majority of I mean, he did do the suplexes up on the stage and shit like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Stone Cold was just doing all the punching. He would just punch.
Okay.
Yeah, he took a couple of big hits where he got suplexed on the concrete and all this other shit. And then, getting hit in the back and stuff like that, and a lot of the ring stuff. But for the most part,
Cold
you
in
can
the
tell
bed today.
You can tell. Oh, he sore as fuck today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Today.
You can tell that it was like, we're gonna do this because it's gonna be massive, but take care of him.
Right.
You make sure he okay.
Right.
Do what you got to do for your job, but make sure he look good and he's protected.
Right.
There was no pile drivers.
Yeah.
There was no power bombs.
Yeah.
It was just simple.
Yeah.
But it was done.
Make him look good.
Very well.
Right.
And it was also kind of quick because I feel like KO could actually
And
do a full length.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
he does.
Dude, Cody and Seth
If you saw Cody's
destroyed
and
each other.
Shane McMahon's match during shutdown, I mean, that was a good
hour
match.
long,
Yeah, it was
45
great. He was
minutes.
jumping off shit.
This one was only 20 minutes.
But
He
that
hit
was
him with the stunner.
Yeah.
Then he hit him with the stunner again. Vintage drinking beers. Then
Oh yeah, that was the thing. He was drinking during the match. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, drinking during the match.
Tight.
Flicking off, and
They need that though.
and then even afterwards, homeboy came in that was commentating.
Yeah, he came in
had a
like,
beer. I'm like, you're getting stunned, buddy. I hope you know
he
that.
He sold that shit good
He
too.
stunned that shit.
He
Yeah,
sold
he's
that
all
shit.
whatever. And then he's all, I think for me, it was a good one to watch.
You think
there
that
was a
his
lot
last
of.
hurrah?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
definitely for 100%.
100%. Because it's been what, 16 years?
Yeah, because remember he like retired. Unfortunately, like he had neck problems.
Neck problem because he got pile drive by
Was it
Undertaker.
Triple H? Oh, it was Undertaker. Yeah.
Undertaker. Yeah.
Yeah,
His head was too low.
Yeah.
And
that's why they don't really
he
do
got
pile
slammed
drivers
on
no more.
his head,
They stay away from the neck stuff.
They kind of stay away from
Especially
pile
what
drivers,
happened to
headshots,
Big E
shit
and
like
stuff.
that. DDTs they try to stay away from.
Yeah, but I have to say, for my first wrestling experience, pay-per-view in years, I thoroughly enjoyed it start to finish. The pacing was great. I never felt bored the whole time. Obviously, I don't know any of the big storylines,
Right.
but this stage,
But they do that little recap thing that kind of
that kind of gets you
The
in
primo.
there.
They do a primo.
They
Little
pretty
promo.
much just went in. Here's who's coming up. Here's how this match got there real quick.
Yeah.
The match.
Yeah, that's what the kickoff
It
show
was real
goes more in
fast.
detail. If you catch the kickoff show, like today's gonna be a real good one because it's Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch
Edge,
that. But
Edge and
Edge.
AJ.
Edge.
That's gonna be a big
AJ
one.
Styles, right?
AJ Styles,
Styles.
yeah. But like you were saying about Stone Cold, it's the same reason why, like when if you don't know already, after the whole speech Undertaker gave, he went on stage and he put on the Undertaker jacket, put the hat on,
He
said one last thing. He said, "Never say
never."
And I'm like, oh,
jeez.
And with Stone Cold doing this present thing,
that's what I'm saying. that's what I was saying in the chat was like, who could Undertaker go against that's gonna sell it
Kane.
to make him look? Because Undertaker, unfortunately, yes, he say never, but he's still old. He can't
He gotta
move
fight
and
somebody
swim like
older.
that. He needs somebody that's gonna be able to sell those moves and keep him safe.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
KO.
Like KO.
If they can get Kane to come back, they do.
KO the mayor?
Someone who still
talking about
holds
Kane.
holds a lot of
Weight.
and respect would be the RKO guy. Or
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton would be
I
solid.
think he'd be a good
I
person.
think Randy, if they haven't already had a match, I think Randy Orton would be. But
Well, they have history
I
already,
honestly
though.
think that since I seen Cody jump the fence, that tells me right there that WWE is not making it seem like if you go over there, you can't come back.
Yeah,
Right.
So if that's the
We
case,
can
if that's the case,
fix it.
if that's the case, y'all need to bring Sting. Sting and Undertaker, we need that match. We've been wanting that match forever.
Yeah, but don't wait 15 years because that
No,
dude
it needs to happen soon. It
Him
needs
walking
to happen
around
soon.
at
That's what
Hall
I'm
of Fame,
saying.
be like, I can see why he retired.
That's what I'm saying.
He hurting just walking around up there.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Sting came back to WWE, and they were supposed to have a match. They were lining it up like Undertaker, Sting's going to have a match at WrestleMania. He had a match against Seth. All of a sudden, he got hurt. But anyways, I know this got to be a long.
110.
Really?
It's not bad.
Oh, okay, good. I thought we was at 2 hours for some odd
Nah.
reason.
Yeah, because we just been flowing.
Yeah. But honestly, I think like didn't want to turn this into a wrestling pod, but definitely if it does
Well, that's
happen,
why I said BS was probably going to
Yeah,
happen because I
it-
know once I said this, we were going to go in.
I would like. That's just a dream match. We need it, but I don't know if it'll be good though.
Yeah, two old
Right.
people.
Because they did
Not old people, but
Older.
because the last time they did something like that to that level, and y'all know it's the match we don't want to talk about, but it was the destruction, Brothers of Destruction, Kane and Undertaker versus DX, Triple H and Shawn Michaels in Dubai and shit. And that
Yeah.
match was
Crazy.
horrible.
didn't Hulk Hogan have one late
Crazy
in
not
his
good.
career too with someone?
I mean, he had the one with The Rock, but those shits was lit.
Yeah, but you can. Yeah, but The Rock was too much for Hulk Hogan.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the name?
Ric
Ric
Flair.
Flair. I was gonna
Ric
first Shawn
Flair's
Michaels.
another one that's
that was
been
too
like,
much. He didn't stand a chance.
he been going crazy.
They're gonna let Shawn Michaels kick him in the mouth and send him on his way.
So I guess I don't know if this is gonna get me back into watching.
I would say
with week to week,
no.
but
if you see it on
This-
Pay-per-views,
this
if you got
definitely-
Peacock,
this definitely will be like, all right, pay per view this weekend. I'll check it out because it was exciting.
Right.
You know, it wasn't boring to me, and I already have Peacock, so it's like it's already there. So you know, I'd
if you
give
like
it a
the
watch.
lineup.
and if you got Peacock, man, I definitely
I want to watch
advise
that
you
Evil shit.
to watch Evil, and also
The Young Rock.
yeah,
I want to watch Young Rock
I
too.
never watched that yet, so I'll press play on that. But the old catalog, like the old vintage Raw, the old WCW shit, I just click on random dates and just hit play because that's how good
They
wrestling
have
used to be
they
back
have
then. You used to play that shit and like, damn, Eric Bischoff really
What-
was going off
what
this
was it
episode.
called?
You know what I'm saying?
Netflix a while ago they did the top 100. They had like a little doc of it. It was a while ago. I think at the time they gave Shawn Michaels #1 all time. This
I can see
is
that.
probably like
Yeah, that arguably that I'm okay with that.
right.
That's okay
That's
with that.
solid, right?
Yeah.
They have anything like that on Peacock?
Yeah, they have a bunch of
docs?
documentaries. They have a bunch of docs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have,
I've
and they have
seen
the
a lot
list.
of docs. The
They
Bret
have
Hart
like top
docs,
50 finishing moves.
Undertaker
Oh,
docs.
They have all type of crazy
yeah.
shit. The best 90s wrestlers and shit.
Right.
They have bro, it's all on there.
See, one of the things that wrestling used to, they had the people that I cheered for, I cried for,
Yes.
I feared.
Right.
I didn't feel that anymore.
Right.
You know, after
You're
the
neutral.
Attitude Era, I
Same.
didn't fear nobody. I didn't.
Right.
You know, growing up, Papa Shango scared the living shit out of me.
He bringing up the
Okay.
old school for real.
He used to, and then I remember when he had that match with Ultimate Warrior and motherfuckers started throwing up
The worms and
vomit
shit.
and puke. And
Oh yeah, he got sick. That's right. He got
sick on the stretcher. And
Yeah.
he's like puking up blood and shit.
Yeah.
Started doing all
Yeah,
this, bro.
the Ultimate Warrior. He
I
got
was
sick.
frightened.
I
from
remember
him.
that.
Whoa.
People don't do that nowadays.
Nah.
There's nobody that is
You know,
frightening
he's just-
And that's what Taker was saying during the speech. He's like, y'all back there, when the people come to y'all and say, hey, we want you to wrestle that guy and we want it to be 5 minutes, don't be content, because that's how he got tried. Him and Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania, they said it was supposed to be a 10-minute match or some bullshit like that, and it was like the second match of the night.
Yeah. Hell
Damn,
no.
I'm Shawn Michaels and this is Undertaker.
Honestly,
Yeah. And we're at
the second
WrestleMania.
match.
And we're not WrestleMania.
We're not the headliner.
Shit, I felt some type of way about them having Rey Mysterio as a second match.
That's what I'm saying. And
he should at least been mid-card.
Undertaker said they raised hell because they weren't going to be content. They threw that weight like, bro, I'm Undertaker. That's Shawn Michaels. Y'all really finna put us, And guess what? They got moved to damn near the second to last match, and they got more time on the clock, and they had the best match that night.
Probably ever. Top 5 match ever.
You know who scared me a little bit? Mankind. When he had that hell in the cell.
When the boiler room came out.
The boiler room used to scare me.
The boiler room, when he first came out. Because after he had the multiple personalities and he's Mick Foley and Dude Love and all this shit.
Mick Foley was dope, though.
And then he's coming out with the sock and shit like that. It's like, all right, he kind of wanted to do
the original Mankind, when he had that hell in the cell with Undertaker.
Yeah, that was
with the tax and everything.
He was a demon.
Yeah. I saw something on that where
even his intro was scary.
He felt like because of the match that happened before or something, he felt like he had to step it up. And that whole throw off the top.
That was his idea.
At that moment.
Mick Foley,
when they both were on top of the stage, that's when he told him, throw me off.
And Undertaker
was nowhere supposed to happen. Undertaker was like,
what?
Are you serious? He's like, throw me off onto the thing. And then when he chokeslammed him,
he wasn't supposed to
go through and break.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even supposed to happen either. Yeah. He was like, yo, we got to top this last shit, so choke slam me right now.
Was that Big Show shit supposed to happen? What? When he got slammed and the ring broke.
And the whole ring broke? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
I don't think so. I think that's just a big dude and they broke that shit.
Because you can see a difference. Yesterday when Homeboy cut the rope, you can tell that was planned.
That was
right.
But when you can hear that shit, pow, and then all the pow, no, that shit wasn't planned.
Big Show was saying only a few dudes could pick him up.
When Big Show broke the ring, I think that was real. But they did it like 2 other times with 2 other people.
Where someone went through.
But it was when they went through.
Somebody
the ring,
went through the ring.
I think that was like pre-made and shit.
Yeah.
It was just a perfect hold, just happened in this ring. Like,
I'm gonna watch those docs because I seen like little clips of Big Show.
The docs are really good. If you're a fan of the old 90s shit, early 2000 shit, it's all on Peacock. You just press a date. Shit that you remember, like sometimes I used to Google like when was the episode when they had the Rock and Sock connection when Mankind brought all that shit and the Rock was just selling out.
Yeah.
I Googled the date. Boom, there's a date. I looked.
I gotta see when Jeff Hardy jumped off the jumbotron.
And when I was a kid, unfortunately, I didn't have a tape person. I didn't watch pay-per-views. Just like I said in the Discord, I used to have to go to those Channel 99s, Channel 105s, where it's all blurry and wavy after Heat.
That's where I watch my porn.
You got that out there.
You know, if you know, you know.
Oh, there's a nipple. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, all seriousness, like that's how I used to watch like a little bit of wrestling and then wait for Monday night for them to like do the little pictures and be like, this what happened. Like, he lost, he won. And then it got to a point where they made like those boxes.
The black boxes. We upgraded to that.
Then my dad got that. And then when I was at my dad's house on the weekends, boom, I would watch WrestleMania 20. Got to do that. Yeah. And then when WWE Network came out, it was $10 a month or whatever. That's when I was like, yes, finally I can watch pay-per-views.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's on Peacock. And you know what I'm saying? It's cool. And with wrestling, I don't watch it week for week. I just kind of like
keep up with it.
I come in at like the week before the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Like, there's pay-per-view this week? All right, let me watch Raw.
Right.
Let me watch SmackDown.
Going into it so you know what you're watching.
So I know what the fuck. Yeah.
There's 2 dates I need.
Next WrestleMania or massive pay-per-view that's in Orlando.
Ooh,
I'm 100% going, and I'm going to be ringside.
SummerSlam is dope.
Oh, he's saying ringside?
Ringside.
Hold on, ringside. Are we talking camera view ringside?
I'm on the elbows.
No, I'm saying, no. There's camera view ringside, and then there's ringside where you don't
I want to almost touch the ring.
No. I get what you're saying, but what I mean is, when you're watching the match,
you'll be in the camera.
And then behind the ring is the front row, and you see those people all night long. Are you that side, or are you on the other side that's not on
the camera, but you still front row?
Where the ramp is?
No. Opposite side. Just where so this is the ring.
Okay.
Right?
When you're watching TV,
you're seeing this ring, and you see this row of people
behind them.
Right. Are you sitting in that row where the camera can see you, you can flick off the camera, or you're on the other side where nobody sees you?
When they go around the ring,
if they
you
go
see
around
the whole thing.
But those people get more shine.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just personally want to be
front row.
I want elbows on the edge of the fucking thing.
You want to be able to tell somebody, you motherfucker.
I want to smell them as they walk by.
When Seth said to Cody, "Welcome to the big league."
Ooh.
Bia. Like I was like, oh shit.
When McIntyre won and he's walking around, those 3 chicks that had the flags, and he went and they hugged him and shit.
Yeah,
I want to hug a motherfucker.
Hey.
I want to hug a motherfucker.
Hey.
If I'm going big time.
The Dallas Cowgirls.
The Cowboy cheerleaders.
Cowboy cheerleaders.
Cowboy cheerleaders.
I know you was lit about that. I know you was on fire for that.
Oh man, of course I knew they were coming out. It's Dallas. There's no way. You saw the stars, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they saw the stars, right?
They represent.
That's what my wedding looked like. My wedding had blue stars everywhere.
You know Jerry was in the building.
Yeah, when I instantly thought of Bobby. I said, "Oh, Bobby, right now."
You know them cheerleaders out there. They're dancing. I'm like, yeah, they're my girl.
I said, Bobby was saying this. You know,
facts.
And they was doing the.
I was watching it too. The leg thing. They did the split. I was watching. I watched the whole thing. I was there with y'all.
My favorite entrance was Bianca's Belair. They had the whole bench.
The band was cool.
That shit was cool.
Oh, okay. Sounds.
Becky pulled up in the Escalade.
Of course, they had to have Undertaker.
I haven't watched it so long.
Can't have WrestleMania without hearing that bell.
Right.
Yeah.
He has the coldest.
He's just weird without it.
His intro's the best.
No, he just came.
He just came out casual.
No, because they called out the Hall of Famers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hall of Famers.
The Hall of Famers.
Okay, so
and he was the last one, of course. So they played a
Naturally.
song. The smoke came out. He came out all slow and shit.
Yeah.
But he didn't do any of his antics though. He just
Yeah, I mean, he raised his hand.
Okay,
He just stood there.
Hey, I'm here.
waved,
No
creepy
That's
shit.
it. And when he left, he stopped. And I thought he was gonna throw the hand up, but he did it.
Oh,
and
he
just
didn't
walked
throw it
away.
up? Oh,
No, because
he was.
it's more like, hey, I just defeated somebody.
Yeah,
I'm the champ.
yeah.
But he didn't do nothing. So
So he just walked.
he just walked out. So
But
never say never.
I
right?
honestly don't think that's the last we see him in the ring.
Nah.
One
got-
way
he
or
got a
another.
little
I
bit left.
honestly
Put him in
want.
He might have a little
Hey,
bit.
honestly, Undertaker, don't take this as a slide, but you might, the way that he did that speech and the way he's been present on the mic, he might be a good manager. He might could be like, could take somebody and turn them into the mini Undertaker. Like he could be the Paul Bearer or somebody. Low key.
No, they'll be
This is my demon
gonna call
son.
him
And
He's good enough to still interfere.
that's what I'm saying. This is my demon son. I go in there, choke slam, get back out the ring.
The Undertaker. This the grave robber.
Yeah, this is my
Little grave robber.
This is my little grave robber.
Wow.
I got a little grave robber.
Hey, if that comes a thing,
Are they still
I
big
want
on
our check.
managers?
Yeah.
They're still big on having managers?
Yeah,
I think a couple of people.
Side ring managers?
Roman Reigns has Paul Heyman. Like, yeah,
They weren't on last night. That's
this week. That's tonight.
Yeah, but I'm
that's
just saying, like, I don't.
that's still a thing. Still a
That's
thing.
still a big
Okay.
thing.
Still a thing. Because there's some people that sucks on the mic. So they gotta put them.
Yeah.
So they gotta put
they gotta
somebody
have-
that's good on the mic. Like
on the
sometimes
mic.
they just like get people like Logan Paul. Like he's good on the mic. So he's a good person that could be a manager.
Who's commentating these days?
They cycle.
They rotate. Yeah,
They rotate.
It wasn't the same
Jim
people.
retired. The two guys, Jim and King.
Yeah, they've been retired.
Okay,
but they were on the kick.
The pre-show.
Well, no, Jay Lawyer, you know the big guy.
Jerry Lawyer.
He's on.
He's old, man.
He's on AEW.
His face
he's
looks
every week.
leathery.
Yeah, he's old. He's on the,
Sheesh. You got that Skip Bayless.
but the King only shows up on like pay-per-views. He'll like he might do like the last match. He'll do like a main event. Like they'll be like,
Oh, that's
hey,
where he's at with it now.
special commentator, and he'll come down do his entrance. Like tonight, he might be doing it for the Brock and Roman Reigns.
I might.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna tune in tonight. But,
but you got replay.
I got replay, which that's how I watched the Rock and Stone Cold or the Rock, Stone Cold and KO.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to watch those two matches.
I'll let you
though.
know if it's worth it.
Edge. I
I'll
want
let
to
you know
watch.
Monday.
I wouldn't mind watching the Edge match and then Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
'cause-
Edge fighting tonight too.
Yeah.
Edge
I
and
thought he
AJ
stepped
Styles.
away.
Yeah, because he was injured. He
His
had
back, right?
he had a neck or back or
yeah.
something, and then he did a movie.
He was in.
He went and did a movie, and then the doctors was like, you kind of fine. Like you can do these stunts yourself. And then he went and got like 2 other opinions from other doctors, and
probably
like,
got
bro,
reevaluated.
you're
and stuff.
good. And then he went to the WWE and like, hey, I think I'm lit.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'm damaged no more. And he was not damaged no more, so he came back.
Speaking of Edge,
And he's been back full time.
Speaking of Edge, you said you know the dates and stuff like that. I need that.
No, I just Google. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just Google.
Okay.
You just
I
Google
was
the
about to say.
event and the show, and they'll tell you it happened on such and such date. Then go on the app and boom.
Because prime time for me before I'm off it was the whole Edge thing. Him and Edge when John Cena and Edge, and John Cena threw him in the lake.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
I gotta see that again. I gotta go with that again.
Anyways, man, anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? What we looking at?
123.
Hey, man, that's normal.
we good.
Time, man.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we good.
We had a good, interesting show today. A little April Fools, a little wrestling.
Yeah.
Big wrestling.
Big wrestling, man, for the year, man. So, with that being said, man.
Trav would love for us to get 2K. I tell you that.
No, I'm
getting
practicing.
it.
I'm practicing. I'm
getting
just
it
getting
now,
my.
man. I'm
getting
not
it?
gonna lie. Watching that
practicing.
yesterday got me a little.
And if,
You're gonna
if
make
y'all
Bobby
don't know
Knight.
what I'm doing, and for people who don't know what I've been doing on my 2K, it's been taking me forever to do though. Like that's why I keep putting it in the Discord. I took everybody off the roster, and I'm just putting in like wrestlers that I like from the 90s. Like I'm downloading Grand Grail. I done downloaded like original Gold Dust, shit like that. Like
They have OGs in there?
yeah, because there's some good. Like I'll send y'all screenshots. There's some good creative wrestler creators.
Yeah.
And that's all they do. They create arenas and they create wrestlers and they upload it and you could download
So
it.
they got like
So I've been downloading. I got
does
the
it
old
cost
school
you
rock.
anything?
No, it's free. It's a
you got the Big Boss Man on there?
downloader. Huh?
No, you got the
Big Boss Man. All that. Yes.
Was it Steve
I got
Blackman?
Sting on there. I got
Was it Steve
Ken
Blackman?
Ken Shamrock
Yeah,
on
Steve
mine.
Blackman. He
with
did the martial arts.
The martial arts. He had the bamboo.
Yeah, and
stick
who
all
did
the
the
time.
with the dust, with the poison?
Yeah, I know you talk about the Japanese
Yeah.
dude. I forgot what his name is.
Those
But I don't have him.
I remember
But
all
what I'm
those
saying is like I have Lex Luger.
Eddie Guerrero.
WCW, I got Eddie Guerrero. He's in the game, so
Oh, he's in the game. I
Yeah,
didn't know
but
if they
I'm
would put
making
him
my
in.
roster just that. So right now it's Raw at War on Mondays and Wednesday Night Nitro. Like somebody made a Wednesday Night Nitro arena, so that's what I have, and that shit's
Wow.
lit. So now I'm just putting my roster together, and I'm gonna create my character, put him in universe mode, which is like a career season mode, and I'm just gonna go after titles and do different shit, just random shit. That's
wow.
besides the story mode that I'm already in the middle of. But
Okay.
all right, well, we're gonna get it going. But with that being said, man, it's been the boys.
Yep.
Another week. We miss you, Lexx, somewhere out there.
Biggs.
And we miss you, Biggs. Always the lovable.
Always most lovable.
It's the boys. We out of
We
here.
out.
Yeah. Oh, I was like the beat drop so I can dance to it. Hey.